Amos Twinamasiko is a resident of Mutungo in Kampala's Nakawa division. He's a father of 3 children, one of whom, 7-year-old Thomas, suffers from cerebral palsy. Twinamasiko says Thomas's health woes started the moment he was born.
He was getting sick over and over. Temperatures, convulsions, that was the worst part. And we thought we could think he's going to die.
Between 9 months and 1 year, Twinamasiko started getting worried since his son was not sitting or even walking like other infants his age. It's only when Thomas turned 3 years old that Twinamasiko finally learned that his child was suffering from cerebral palsy.
A counselor told me they couldn't tell you because they saw you are young to manage such a case. That is after telling us he has cerebral palsy.
Twinamasiko immediately left his hometown of Shema and brought his son to Mulago Hospital for treatment. Unfortunately, it was also around this time that the COVID-19 pandemic broke out across the world.
So it was now 2 years on the road, no anything, no medicine, no what. We were relying on the medics around. I went back to Marara to find a way on how I can feed my family because things weren't easy in lockdown.
When he finally returned to the city, his son's condition had taken a turn for the worse.
So many dislocations on the boy. I saw the leg. One of the leg is long and another one is short. And then the thigh is abnormal, so you can't sit him very well.
With his little savings, Twinamasiko hired a therapist to treat his son, but this didn't last long.
He would move from Entebbe to Mukono. He was charging me 20,000 per day per visit. I tried to also massage him. I broke his hand until when I got a nurse, a medic, to put back the hand.
Since then, his son has not been receiving any therapy or treatment. To make matters worse, Twinamasiko has other children to take care of. It's because of what he's going through that Twinamasiko is now advocating for a special children's center to be constructed for children living with disabilities in Uganda.
Because we are not able, I'm telling you. This is a serious case that needs special attention, and most people who attend to them are private, and they are too expensive for us.
According to Dr. Amos Twinamasiko, a physiotherapist, cerebral palsy tends to manifest itself in children below the age of 5.
70% of the cases of cerebral palsy happen during pregnancy, 20% during childbirth, and 10% after childbirth.
However, Dr. Twinamasiko points out that it's crucial that a child who's suffering from cerebral palsy receives treatment as early as possible.
They benefit a lot from physiotherapy because physiotherapy is aiming at re-educating this baby. Because once a child gets brain damage, we can't recover the brain cells that were damaged. But what we do, we train the cells that were spared to do the function that was supposed to be done by the damaged cells.
Today, Uganda joins the rest of the world to commemorate the International Day of People Living with Disabilities with the national commemorations held in Kole District. Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.